Hello? Oh, I might be live already. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry, guys. If I am live, I've been having a little bit of technical difficulties. You know, as we do. Oh, it is live. I just got the notification. Ah! Apologies. Alright. Hey, guys. sjrose1217 here. In case you didn't notice, 18-2 is still not here, still not available. He has some life things going on, which he has talked about on his Discord. So if you're not part of that, go hang out or subscribe and see community posts. I don't know. But in the meantime, I have commandeered his channel once more, and we are going to continue playing some Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Because, I feel like it, and it's my takeover, so I'm gonna do what I want. So last we left off, we had just rescued Tawny from the wyverns, and we are heading over to the King's Cradle to try to get our Kingmaker, so that we can create our own kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after, just like our nanny, who is definitely not our mother figure, made us promise as she died. Saving it. Yeah, it was very traumatic 2 hours. Alright. Hello, other small child. Getting to the King's Cradle is a pain, but luckily for you, I'm here to give you a lift. All set? We are indeed. We're gonna get going. Evan lad, have ye a moment for old Batu before you take off? I couldn't very well deny young Tawny back there in front of everyone. But here, there's not a soul been at that cradle to make it back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as a scratch, I'll have your hide, understand? Yes, Chief Batu. We'll be very careful. Tawny will be safe with us. I promise. All right. I think we're ready. I'm gonna see how long I can keep the voices up. I'm not hopeful. But here we go. God, this game is so beautiful. The cradle's up there. Wow. I'm not sure. That sure is a lot of stairs. Here we are at last. Come on. Oh, we have some new posts on Leafbook. A pork chopper. I do believe we happened to wander past one of those last stream. I don't think we fought it. We might have. I don't remember. It's been a week. And I have mostly been playing Pokemon again. I like Pokemon. So this is where we get our Kingmaker, huh? Yes, if we can prove ourselves worthy. The Cradle of Light. I love the purple lights that I guess have just always been on. But, let's go talk to the dragon orb. What's this? Wanderer, seeketh thou to prove thyself the king? Talking statues. What next? I do. My name is Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I've come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Very well. Then the trial of knowledge and courage await. Leave thy companions behind thee, and go forth. The time to prove thy worth has come, Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. blimey. Good luck, Evan. You'll be fine. You can do it. Alright. We are off on our quest of knowledge and courage. And here we will see the only reference to the first Ni no Kuni game, Ni no Kuni 1, Wrath of the White Witch. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trail of this tale and pass the trial, or go back on thyself and fail. So what we're doing here is we are going to read a story, and we need to turn the statues and move them so that the story goes in the right order. And if you've played Ni no Kuni 1, you may recognize some of these statues. So for example, over here we have Mr. Drippy, our fairy companion in the first game. The powerful wand, I don't remember if this one's Mornstar, if Mornstar is a different one. And then over here we have our protagonist from the first game, Oliver. And I just find it to be very cool, having played both games. Just a little nod. Now for the story. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon possessed of terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. So there are bonus orbs that we can get if we complete the puzzle properly. So what we have to do is we have to get to the boy, the wand, and the fairy. And we do that by walking on these tiles. If we walk on one that was already lit, we would fall. Little boy from the village. Now I believe we go this way to get the bonus orb. I didn't leave a path to get back! I might be fine. As his touch, the wand came to life. Then we're going to go around this way, I think. You will have to forgive me. It has been a long time since I've done these puzzles. I don't really remember them. No. Oh, that's right. He has to face the wand. Oops. My bad. My bad. Like I said, I don't remember these puzzles. But we're just having a grand old time. We're just hanging out. We're vibing. Beep, 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 beep. 1, 2. Now you're facing the wand. Now you're thinking in 3 dimensions. Which, for those curious, this is not actually the story of Ni no Kuni 1. It is not quite how things went down then. Get our 3rd bonus orb. And we took to the book. You've reached the end of the chapter. Move on to the next. Yes, indeed. You've chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. We got a Sorway and some 6 sensors. Ooh, and some leather armor. We've opened the door, and now we are free to walk on. and into the next chapter. We're good. We don't need to reference anybody. So over here we have our second companion from Ni no Kuni 1, Esther, the daughter of a great mage. This is our third companion, Sean, who has some fun secrets. He uses a gun, and he actually invented guns in this world, so that's a really cool detail. Over here, he is a member of your party. He's fourth member. He's a wizard. I can't remember his name at this moment, but he is also cool. He's a wizard. He's very fun. Of course, we have our Whamsters, which we still see here in this day and age. And we have the little hero boy, Oliver, once more. Because, of course, you play as Oliver through the entire beginning of Wrath of the White... or throughout the entirety of Wrath of the White Witch. Foregathering. Guided by his friend, the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. First was the kind-hearted harpist, whose musical melodies could soothe even the fiercest soul. The second was a brave pistolier, ever ready to help his friends through any hardship they might face on their quest. The third was a wise wizard who took the boy as his apprentice and taught him all he knew in the ways of magic. His party of heroes thus assembled, the boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that had troubled the world, and so he and his companions set out from the battle wherever they might be found. I already forgot the first part. Hold on. Was it the boy then the fairy? Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land. No, it's just the harpist, the pistolier, and the mage. Okay. For the harpist. I apologize for the lack of talking. I need to concentrate. Then it was the pistolier. Then we have the mage. Then we need to make the mouse face the boy, or the Whamster face the boy. And the boy to face the Whamster so they can fight each other. I don't know why this is giving me Pokemon Ice Gym puzzle vibe. Maybe I've been playing too much Emerald. Alright. But we have completed the chapter. And we have gained another 6th sensor, a 3-leaf Soarway, and the Warlock's Wand. Yes! So each item that we get is from the little blue bonus orbs. So I'm trying to collect them. I should have looked at the board first. Whoops. Ending. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until the 4 towers emitting the evil aura. Aura? Oh, I can't talk. Aura that protected him had been destroyed. The first tower looming in front of him, the wizard laid it low with a mighty spell. The second was close by, the pistolier who carefully took aim and filled it with a single shot. The third was sent toppling when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him on with her song. The 4th tower, which stood in front of the fairy, was flattened when he ran into it head first as fast as he could. His towers gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him and let loose the legendary spell Mornstar. It struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus the world was saved, and all lived happily ever after. Okay. The wizard's over there. Barry's over there. Sean's over there. Okay, and the soldier's over there. So first is the mage. She's already facing the tower. Boom. It's you. We want... Oh, that's right. You make platforms. That's right. So then we can go over and turn the pistoler. And have him shoot the tower. Boom. Then it's the harvest. Though if I can, I want to get that ore. Yes. I see the way. I see the path, chat. I see it. We go this way. We grab our item. We go this way. Bop, bop, bop. So we need to end by going around. Can we go around? Because she needs to face the soldier, and then we touch that. Touch the stone in the middle. And I'm not supposed to move the dragon yet. I need to move the dragon after. So I think go this way. And I think I may already be stuck. May have messed up, guys. I've definitely messed up. Yeah. We're stuck. Because we can't go diagonally. Alright. That is a reset, if I can remember how to reset. There we go. We almost had it. But first, we go to the wizard. Wizard blows up the tower. We move the dragon. We move the pistoler to face the tower. We destroy the tower. I think I see where I went wrong. I need to be very careful about which tile I step. I can't go to the solid step in front of the harvest. Don't ask me why I say it like that. No, I need to not step on this one. Okay, I see. I see. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry, chat and VOD watchers. I'm a fool. We're all aware of this. This surprises no one. Not supposed to grab that yet. That is for the end. We turn. We turn. On the plus side, I'm getting better at the first part. First part isn't the hard part. I will say, I do think that this is the hardest part of the trials, is these trials. So I need to not step on that, but I already stepped on this one. Was there one here? I can just not get the item. I think I'm gonna have to not get the item. As we turn her to face the soldier, if you'll notice, is a grimalkin, like the natives of Ding Dong Dell. Yeah, it pains me to leave the glowing orb. Okay. Then we need the fairy. I need that one. Fairy needs to be facing the tower, so we're gonna go this way, grab this orb. We will turn the Mr. Drippy. Make him run into a tower. And then we need to make the dragon face the boy. So he can break the magic spell. Yes. We've reached the end of the chapter. I know I haven't collected all the bonus orbs. I'm aware I haven't collected all the bonus orbs. Normally I'd continue resetting until I could get it all, but I want to move on because we're streaming this, and by we I mean me. I've proven my knowledge. I don't really want to be grinding while I'm streaming, because I feel like that's boring, and I don't have nearly enough entertaining content to talk about. I just keep talking. The trial of courage! Draw thy sword, vanquish the foe. I already forgot what voice I had given you beforehand. Before we do that, we did get a new wand, which is indeed better than the one we currently have. And slightly improved iron armor, wing. Alright. We're gonna pop a quick save, because if the game offers you a save point, you gotta take the save point. And as you might guess, this trial of courage is a boss fight. It's a real fancy boss arena. And hopefully we can do this, guys. Because we got Thog. Alright. Oh, that's level 14. That was much higher level than we are. We are just going to take this nice and slowly. Because while we are on easy, I keep doing that at the worst time. We're just gonna not be right next to you while you do that. Yep. And that's why. Aha! Missed me that time. Keep trying to use my skills, but there is a delay, and I keep forgetting that. So if I don't get my act together, I'm going to lose. Spell. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna bippity back the bop up. Those were not words. Ow. I keep trying to use a spell we don't have. We do have this one. It's alright. Okay, we're just gonna get out of your range. I'm sorry, 18 usually has good commentary while he's doing boss fight. Well, not really. But he has commentary while doing boss fights. I'm just panicking. This really isn't that bad. There we go. And hey, we got some boss boots. You did it. I did. Big dragon orb.
Heaven, petty whisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A kingmaker shall be thine.
It's a pretty orb. Oh, it broke.
So, where is it? Wait! Don't be here, man!
What's with this little guy? Is he a monster?
Oh, that cheek!
Oh, that's charming, that is. Monster indeed. I'm your flipping kingmaker, ain't I? God, you lot don't know how to hurt a bloke's feeling.
Hello?
So, you're my kingmaker?
That's right, man.
That I am, Sunshine. Name's Lofty. Lovely to meet you and all that. So, I haven't passed the trial with, flying colors, it looks like. Which means he can become king again, right?
You went wrong there.
That it does. That it does indeed. You have my full permission to rule over a realm of your very own. Thank you. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful. It's just accepting someone more spectacular. Caw, stab me in the heart. Why don't you? The nerve. I'll have you know, I look very grand indeed when I've the mind to. Not at the moment, but anyway. And this time I make our bond official. You got anything on you we can use? I've already lost the voice, I'm sorry guys. We can use to swear a pact over. It'll become a sacred treasure of your kingdom. So don't go giving me weapons all caked with monster blood or anything like that, you hear? Oh, of course. I completely forgot. It sounds as if my sword and wand won't do. Let me see. Come on, man. We haven't got all day. What even is Lofty's voice? I'm sorry. What about the stick? Tiny! Right, let's... Hang on. A stick? You want to make us sacred bond over a flippin' stick? You're a one, you are. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Looks like a nice, sturdy one, at least. Yes. Okay, here goes. Hold up the royal twig.
Come on. There's beautiful. Righto, my turn. That's us joined forever!
I now pronounce us king and kingmaker. May the king's bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous until death do us part. A king's bond, huh? doesn't look very thick to me.
Crikey!
Well, I've only just made it, ain't I? When Evans's kingdom gets going, it'll soon fatten up. Then we had better start building our kingdom right away. That's the spirit, mon! Flip! I almost forgot. I got something else amazing to give you, ain't it? Something amazing? That's right, mon! You got a load of this little beauty. The tactic tweaker. So the stone tablet, what it does, is that you can spend points to activate different bonuses, which will come in very handy for different fights, making various things easier or harder. Something I mentioned previously, different monsters have different elements. And if I get a moment and I can pull up the tactic... Nope, we're in a cutscene. I'll keep talking later. God, talk about the refreshing breeze. Yes, bracing. All right. Hold up, that's not her voice. Ah! All right, let's go and let the boss know we're back. Now we have a moment, so now I can show you the tactic tweaker. So what happens is that we get battle points as we progress through the game, as we fight different things. And over here you can get bonuses to resist certain types of elemental damage or status. Over here you can pick 3 out of the 6 types of monster affinities, where we would get bonus damage to them. Over here we can get increases to different abilities, so like defense, movement speed, attack, ranged mana, all that kind of thing. And over here, which is what I'm going to do first, is increase the kind of spoils that we get. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to spend 5 battle points, I'm going to spend 10 battle points, and I'm going to flick both of these over so that I can get bonus experience. It just cuts down on how much grinding I have to do. There's also gold materials and items. In addition to that, we're going to spend 8 more battle points. And we're going to... We're going to increase our frames of invincibility. Don't think we have enough battle points for anything else. Oh, no, we do. Yes, I'm fully aware of the... I'm spending as many points as I can. I am fully aware of what the different monster types are. I only have 1 level. We're gonna do the wilderness for now. And now that we have improved our odds a little bit in combat, we're gonna go join Tani and talk to the boss after I have gathered all of the shinies within sight. Oh, this game. So many collectibles. We're gonna go talk to the big boss.
Ahoy there.
You made it back in one piece then, eh, lad? And by the look on your face, you didn't come home empty-handed. No. This is my kingmaker, Lofty. Ah, is it not indeed? He's a little, ain't he? Don't ye, shorty? Alright, you scabby dogs. Make ready for a feast. These king-making swabs here deserve a celebration.
all hours. They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an even finer king. And then, morning came.
Look, the sun's coming up. It's morning already.
Gosh.
Here we have a beautiful sunrise over the canyon.
Evan! You mean to become king of this here world, is that not so?
Yes?
Well now, there's a thing. I see something in ye, and I'm not the only one.
What are you doing?
The men of Cloudcoil Canyon do hereby swear fealty. We serve you now, your majesty.
Gosh.
So it was that the very sky pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serving him. And with this fledgling following, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world.
You seem pleased. I am. It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends. Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
So you really are going to rule the world then? You don't do things by halves, do you? But building a kingdom is hard work, and building a great kingdom is even harder. It's not going to be easy.
I know that. But I'm going to try. I have to.
Spoken like a true leader. You'll be meeting a lot more people soon, Evan. You have to listen to them, all of them, and you have to remember the things they tell you. It will make you a better king.
I'll try my best.
Sorry, I'm talking as if I know everything again. But I'm right, I think. I trust the person who taught me all of this more than anyone else in the world, and so should you. Until next time, Evan, goodbye.
But...
I do kind of love the curious boy sitting down for tea with Evan in his dreams between chapters. Well, that's us signed up for a life of servitude. But we can't very well up sticks and have every man, woman, and child among us set out after a kingdom who don't even have a kingdom. After a king who don't even have a kingdom yet. Yeah. We can't just run off and leave the base empty either. What are you two talking about? Oh, we were just discussing the fact that we need to look for a suitable place of empty land that we're to start building our new kingdom. But that'll be an awful pain in the neck, won't it? Why, you could just raid a village somewhere. Start out with that as your base.
No.
We're not pirates, understand? Yeah. All right. Keep your hair on. Old Botty was just having a bit of fun with you. Anyway, if we're going to build a kingdom, we're going to need a good spot. Location is everything. Paul, look at Roland's face. Talk about serious. That's because we're having a serious conversation. But I suppose he does look a little stern. A new nation is like a tiny defenseless animal, by which I mean it's liable to be swallowed up by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way. Anywhere else, and you'll be overrun before you know it. So, that's what kind of place do we need to look for then? So what kind of place do we need to look for then? Someplace difficult to invade, for sure. And with plenty of natural resources. If you've got both, you've got a chance. Someplace like... right here.
Evan and his motley crew of would-be kingdom builders turned their gaze eastward to the Heartlands. These verdant plains were as yet unclaimed by any nation. But would they prove a fitting place for Evan's promised kingdom? Chapter 3. The Town That Tempted Fate.
The Heartlands aren't too far away. Straight down the mountain, past the ruins. Can we fly there? Well, it ain't exactly that we can't fly there. But it's the winds of Cloudcoil Canyon that set these old sky skimmers a-soaring, see? Beyond the bounds of the valley, things get mighty hairy. I see. I think I'd prefer to walk. Going by land ain't necessarily much safer, lad. There's a gaggle of bandits been bothering folks down around the ruins there of late. Bandits versus pirates, huh? Sounds like quite the showdown. Yeah, and there's loads of them as well. It won't be pretty. Then we'll have a go mob-handed. We've a couple of halfway decent leaders and men among our numbers. Fetch a pair of numbskulls, will ye, girlie? You rang, boss.
Now listen here.
We're away to set up a new kingdom down there in the Heartlands, lads, and we'd be needing to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will join us. A battle. Sure, it's been long enough. Scrap boys at last, yahar! What are you doing here, Gretel? I only sent for this here pair of scurvy dogs. Sorry, boss. Fancied a peek at this brave new world the boys' buildings are. The more the merrier, right, Evan? Of course. Well, if it's all right with the lad here, then 'tis all right with me. You just gotta be sure to make yourself useful, you hear? Aye, aye, boss. So, we have 3 more members of our kingdom, officially, that we can actually use for kingdom things. Now listen, I'll be fighting beside you from here on out, lad. I'll leave the tactical tinkering to you, but you just shout if I ain't doing as you need me to. Fourth party member!
We'll be counting on you.
Thank you, Batu. We'll be counting on you. So the Cloud Snake himself is part of the team now, huh? We couldn't ask for a more formidable ally than that. Alright then. It looks like it's time to head for the Heartlands. I will immediately be switching out Toddy for Batu. Toddy's actually really good. She's the only character who can get a revive spell later. But if Evan goes down, it is the other party members who I would be playing as, and I prefer Batu over the way Tani plays. It's nothing against her character. We're just out here hanging. Alright. Beep, beep, beep. We need to head back upstairs and get ready to head for the Heartlands. Ooh, some new posts. Walking through the jungle woods, I saw a ghost. Ooh. Perhaps we should check out the jungle woods later. But for now, we have a quest! We must go. We must run. Run from the Zapwings. Run through the canyon. I need to go down. I need to be down there. Oh, I don't remember how to get down. Oh, we're fighting a Zapwing. Okay. So, unlike Evan and Roland, who use swords, you may have noticed when I was very quickly going through equipment, Batu uses a hammer. He is a much more melee-oriented character, and I mean, who doesn't love the giant cartoonish hammers? They're just fun. That said, Batu is not going to be our final party member, but we will enjoy his time while he's here. Batu, for all his flaws, he tries so hard. He does his best. I did not turn fast enough. That's on me. So we're just gonna pick up the hamsters. Our little angry hamster men. Well, I suppose have their own society. But, we're trying to take over the world, so I guess we're not that concerned. Avast! The dogs will be just beyond here. The bandits, you mean? Aye, that I do. All right, time for Nobish and Chinggis to make their hoary hides useful. Let's get this battle underway. We plant standard for our troops to muster beneath. When you're ready to take to the field of battle, come here and say the word. And with that, we have our first skirmish. Battle for the Heartlands, level 1. Here we have a summary of what is going on. So we see that our units, we have 2 units, a sword and a bow. They have a hammer and some archers. They also have some battlements and a handful of other structures that I'm sure we'll be getting a tutorial to later. Bolster your forces. Eventually, after we have a kingdom, we will be able to spend points to increase our chances in fights, giving us some nice bonuses. Muster forces, we can change what group is on where. Which I think I am, because I actually prefer having Chinggis's ability on triangle. But for now, we're just gonna start the fight. The Hotlands here. Oh, I cannot read that fast. Basically, they're just challenging us. And saying that the Heartlands are ours. are able to rotate our units, and different units are good at different things, which you can see in the upper right-hand corner. So swords good on hammers, hammers are good on spears, spears are good on swords. And then archers are a long-range option that are good against most units. There are also pistolers who are ranged, and these guys are crossbowmen. What the tutorial was saying was our might gauge down on the bottom. Where we can do different abilities as the gauge fills up. But I'm not that concerned at the moment. Each unit can deploy special tactics. When the tactics gauge are filled, you can spend might to do those things. And here we have Tyron, who is the self-proclaimed King of the Heartlands. Real quick, we're going to resummon some of our troops, as we did lose a few. That also takes might. The story of this is balancing your might with playing rock, paper, scissors and trying not to get overwhelmed. Making sure you are in the correct position. Your units do move around you, and there are these boxes that drop additional might. We have a brief moment of reprise as we have to move down to the next section.
Well, now. Now listen here.
We could break through the wall, but I think it will just be faster for us to walk around it in this case. Yes, you have already told me about calling for reinforcements, game. I'm not doing that at the moment. We have most of our units. I am trying to take out this tower, which is proving a little bit difficult. It's fine. That was me thinking about using... In fact, we're gonna do it. I don't care. We'll do it! Why not? And I believe normally we can rebuild these, but I don't have that option at the moment. We might not have enough might. Or that might be something that we just have to unlock later. I will explain how we can unlock different things later, but... activate shock tactics, make all unit types effective against all others, and greatly slow down the rate which depletes. Which is going to come in handy at certain points. But right now, we're doing quite fine. Especially because we have enough might to call in an airstrike. We're gonna swarm one group of mages. Make sure they can't escape. And then we swarm the second group of mages.
They'll be singing me name over this. You think you can kill me off?
All right. And I do believe that that is the end of this skirmish. Yep. We've completed it, and we do a little victory dance. And for now, we've scared off the bandits. Easy peasy. And that, laddies, is how it's done. Don't ye go forgetting now. I shan't. Thank you, everyone. Over here we have another little trapdoor. I think we have 3 now. So we can head over the bridge into the Heartlands. Here we are here we are at last, the Heartlands. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. There's a lovely cool breeze, isn't there?
Golly.
We're really going to do it, aren't we? We're going to build a kingdom. Love the little cat ears on the tents. Yeah, that's all the tents pitched. Thank heavens for that. I'm pooped. But we can't live in tents forever. We'll need to think about putting something more permanent in place. And for that, we'll need natural resources. Ah, yes. Yes. Building materials. Right. Some good quality wood would be a start. Well, that's easy enough. The Forest of Nile's just down the way. We'll go and chop ourselves a few choice logs, shall we? You can't just go chopping down trees willy-nilly. And do you think Nile will have a say about that? I'm guessing he's the owner of this forest. Yes, he's the leader of the Greenlands. They're the creatures who live there. Nothing happens in the woods without his permission. Then we must go and speak with him. I'm sure he'll give us his blessing if we explain the situation. Ha! You're clearly not met Niall, lad. He's an incurable old skinflint. Tighter than a hangman's noose he is. You'll get nothing out of him for free. Mark my words. Then we'll just have to cut a deal. I've brought my fair share of hard-nosed customers to the negotiating table in my time. What's that now? Never mind. Let's go see this Nile, shall we? So far, we have a kingdom of 5 tents. With a handful of sky pipes, a general shop,
Come to do some shopping, eh?
which now contains a handful of new things. We're just gonna give Batu a better bow.
Be seeing you again then.
And we have a save point. The most handy of things to have in your kingdom. But with that, let's head over to the Forest of Nile, shall we? As you can see over here, we do have... Oh gosh, they're so much faster than us. Ah! Well, we have enemies to deal with at the moment. So we have more Whamsters, we have Skelegoos. Nothing we can't handle. And with our bonus to beasts from our tactic tweaker, the Whamsters are actually going down a little bit faster. It's very handy. And with our bonuses to XP, we should be getting levels a lot faster. But he's giving us some tactical advice for combat. A manticore. We're going to do our best to sneak past that, because I'm not so sure that we can beat it yet. Does have quite a few levels on us, and is a fairly dangerous opponent. We are going to have to fight the Grim Chillabanger, though. With all of his little friends. The prangers, the bangers! Which I do kind of like that the different variants have different colors on them. I am dying. It's fine. This is why we have the healing Higgledies with us. Listen, I've never claimed to be good at games. That's not the right forest. There are quite a few of those, like little forests or caves that you can find throughout the world. They're very fun. They usually have some things in them. Ooh! We have a monster that's a bit different than the others. This one has a weird purple aura. These are very dangerous monsters. They're called tainted monsters. They tend to be a lot stronger than their common opponents and are mini boss fights. We will come back for this guy later, but right now he's a level 22. We're level 10, so we will be back when we are a bit stronger. And more capable of handling the tainted slime. Ow. Oops. Oh, Evan's down. And this is why it's important to remember to dodge. I'm not very good at remembering to dodge. I'm also not good at remembering to heal. As you may have noticed. So we're just gonna do that now. Hee hee. It's fine. We're gonna take a little detour because I saw a treasure chest. And I want the item. It's probably bread. It's boots! Ooh, a pair of gutsy hired boots. That's better than what we're currently wearing. Menuing. Okay, we're good. Alright, and we're off. We gotta go talk to the man of the woods. Woodman. A man who speaks for the trees. He's not nearly as cool as the Lorax. You don't see us. You don't see us. You don't see us. See, you don't see us. Will say it is a little nerve-wracking seeing how many orange names are around. I do have to remember that we're on easy. It's fine. We're fine! As long as I pay attention, which isn't a guarantee. I'm very unobservant. I've seen many a times. Especially in the fish farming challenge. But we're just here for fun. We're here for the vibes. We're hanging out. Having a grand old time. Fighting some more whamsters. Hopefully gaining a level out of this. Oh, I gained a mage's ring. Which I'm definitely equipping to Evan. Who's alive? You're alive. Not for long. There is another pork chopper, which we might be able to take on now. I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to avoid it. We're just going to go up the tree into the very glowy tree. Give me that. They can't see me if I'm opening a chest. I become invisible into the very pretty glowy tree stump, or bottom of the tree.
Golly.
What are all these notices doing on the tree? It's covered in them. That writing. Are those what squiggles they use over in Goldpaw, right? Goldpaw?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kingdom on the other side of the forest. There are even more people there than in Ding Dong Dell. Never mind all that. Something's fishy afoot. I can smell it in the air. We best take a leg and find old Niall. Shake a leg. Oh gosh, I cannot read. Oh, the dyslexia's coming out. But there is another... Ooh, Wolfram Spear, nice. I got a ring. I was going to equip that to Evan. Okay. That ring increases your MP a little bit. Oh, there's so many sparklings. Oh, the sparklings. I'm very underleveled. We have a red name. That's not good. I can't jump down the cliff. Okay. Don't fight. Okay, we're fighting. Wonderful. Okay, I need to pay attention. I cannot be a fool. Out. We're saving the big mushroom for later because they have an area of effect attack that I would like to avoid. They interrupted my spell. I'm going to remember to use my healing items. Ah! Big fire spin! Alright. Levels do also heal you, even if you are in the middle of battle. That is a good thing to note. Give me a cannon, please. We are getting a lot of experience from this, so that is nice. Alright. Ow. And now it's time to take on the mummy mushroom. Which sounds like it's a joke. It is called the mum shroom. So it is in fact a mother. Don't ask me why mommy was the first thing that came to my... I don't know. I don't know, man. I just live here. But we did it. We're good. Come over and... Hey, it's the guy from Leafbook. Please, you have to let me work here. You just have to. Well, it's not that simple, you see. What's going on here?
Gosh.
It looks like they're having some kind of disagreement. No need of such things. I'm sorry. I do not know how else to tell you, to say it. No need of delicious fresh bread. Impossible. You won't regret it, I promise. Please, you have to give me a chance.
Excuse me?
Is everything all right here? Well, it's a little awkward, to be honest. This young fellow here says he wants to be Master Niall's personal chef, but he will not take no for an answer. I most certainly will not. I came here to work, and that's what I'm going to do. But, wait, King Evan, you're alive? I see you're a Grimalkin. Did you come all the way from Ding Dong Dell? Yes, Your Majesty. The name's Floyd. I was training to be a chef back home, but well, then the coup happened and... Well, if you're looking for a place to live, you'd be more than welcome to come to my new kingdom. We're going to build it out in the Heartlands. Really? Oh, that would be ever so helpful. I was starting to get a little desperate. Yes, I would be your court chef. I've only got as far as learning how to make bread, but it's ever such good bread, and I'm sure I'll learn more recipes soon. That sounds perfect. I look forward to finding out what delicious things you can come up with. Wonderful. The Heartlands, was it? All right, I'll head there straight away. Yeah, just so you know, we don't have any houses. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. I'll see you in your new country. No, our new country. Goodbye for now. The tents are also all occupied. You're gonna have to have a roommate. Huck, you really saved our bacon there, laddies. We were worried we'd never get rid of the stubborn wee blighter. You're here to see Master Niall, presumably. Well, we'll certainly not refuse you an audience after that little favour. Through you go now.
Who are you?
Let me get this straight. You wanting to chop down a load of our trees and cut them off so you can make your daft wee kingdom bigger? Yes. Good luck with that, pal. Next time, instead of sending some snotty wee urchin to do his dirty work, tell your king to come and ask me himself, eh? I am the king. Oh, I? Do you think I was born yesterday? No, I'll speak to your king another hour. And I'll make no promises, even then. I said I am the king. He is. This is his kingmaker right here.
Howdy do? Hey, my Bob.
Get away with thee! I met kings before. They've a certain something about them. Dignity, you know? Gravitas, if you will. A touch of class. You don't see any of those things in me. He's a very good king, I'll have you know. He used to be the ruler of Ding Dong Dell, but then some mice overthrew him. And now he's trying to build a whole new kingdom, and it's going to be amazing. #1 Evan supporter Tani right there. Crikey, oh blimey! That's a right old tale. And you're telling me young Evan, the lad that they were saying perished in the troubles over that way? Cannot maintain a Scottish accent. Well, yeah, that's all good. Well and good. I love a bit of trouble as much as the next man, but I cannot give yous what you need. Old Puggy's the one yous want to speak to. You mean Pugnacious from Goldpaw? Who's that exactly? The Grand High Roller, they call him. Boss man over in that neck of the woods. King of Goldpaw, you might say. Aye, that's the fella. Invite me over to him. Wee sick of the old dice. Before I knew it, I lost my shirt. So I did what anyone would. I popped the forest down as collateral on the last roll, but it didn't exactly go my way. Now his flunkies are tampering through me lovely old woods, sticking nonsense on trees and trying to beat me out of my behind, the heartless devils. So those things on the trees, they're eviction notices. Yeah, it turns out Evan's the only one who can read in this group. In Roland's defense, he's from a different world. Which means the Forest of Nile is now the Forest of Pugnacious. I've an inkling you've been blipped, old-timer. The game's over and Goldpaw said to be rigged to beggary. Aye, that they are. Crooked as the dog's hind leg, the lot of them. The head of state fixing dice games. If it's true, it's quite a scandal. I have a proposition for... I said that right. I have a proposition for you, Niall. We need wood. Lots of wood. If we get you your force back, will you give us what we need? Are you joking? If you get my force back, I'll chop the trees down myself! Alright. It's a deal. That's alright with you, Evan.
Yes!
Of course. Poor Niall is in trouble. If we can't further our cause by helping him, if we can further our cause more by helping him, that's all the more reason to try. Let's go to Goldpaw, shall we? But first to raid everything in Niall's home. And fail platforming. I don't think we can open this kind of chest yet. Nope. The chest is locked. We can't break in and steal all of his loot. But I do want the shiny. Yeah. 50 guilders. That's a lot of money. Hey, Niall. You had 50 guilders on your tree branch. Did you know that? Maybe you could use that to pay your gambling debt. We're gonna have to fight these guys on the way out too, aren't we? But first, do you believe there might be something behind the tree, if I remember rightly? Yes, there is in fact a lot of shinies and a chest. 6th sensor? Ooh, even better, an Angel's Tear. Don't think I've used an Angel's Tear yet, but those are your revives in this game. Oh, I missed the trapdoor on the way in. And a save point. We'll drop another save and we will head over to Goldpaw. Which I will say is probably one of my favorite cities. Or kingdoms, I should say. And you'll find out soon why. Well, after we travel quite a ways. Because we're over here, and we need to go down there. So, best to get a move on. No, no. I'm on a tree. You can't touch me if I'm on a tree. The power of the tree compels you. Put down your weapons. Stay on your side of the river. Give me another angel's tear. And some jiggle wheat. So many enemies. No! Alright, fine. I won't go out of my way to fight enemies, but fine, you know? Experience. And we will be needing that. Especially given that there's level 20s in, inside of the Niles Forest. What if we go in the trees? Can you see us if we're in the trees? Oh, we're good, we're good. And as much as I want to go cliff hopping to gather all of the loot, we are going to try making our way directly to Goldpool, because we only have half an hour left, guys. Well, half an hour and however long I dally at the very end. Which, hey, VOD watchers, because there's no one in chat right now, reminder that streams are at 5:45 to 7:45 Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. Ow. Alright, I will stop shilling for my brother. Fine. Focus on combat. Is that what you want, game? I'll go fight your Skellyplasm. Which these are such cool enemies. Like, they're everywhere. You fight these guys constantly. But, like, the goo with the green outline and the bones peeking through. It's just cool the way they flop about. I wish more games had goo monsters like that. They're so creepy. Though I guess if more games had it, then it wouldn't be as unique and wouldn't be as fun to fight and watch, huh? Maybe we pull a bad idea. You don't leave me alone! I'm almost to the kingdom! A kingdom of Goldpaw.
Oh my!
Flippin' heck!
I heard Goldpaw was showy, but blimey. Beautiful, ain't it? I got a feeling I'm gonna like this place. Them there casinos make a fortune from all the easy marks that come flooding through the gates in their droves, and it all goes straight into government pockets. Stay owned, see? So the government runs the casinos, huh? Guess we better go find Pugnacious. Yes, I'm sure if we ask nicely, he'll soon see sense and let Niall have his force back. Although, I'm not exactly sure where to look for him. It'll be the big castle-looking thingy at the top of the town there, won't it? That looks like where the Grand High Roller would live to me. Seems as good a place to start as any. I'll head up there and see. Let's head up there and see what we can see. And here we have our Japanese-styled, bright neon light city of gambling. With these lovely waterways, water lilies, and the residents are dog people. I don't remember their official name, but I love this city, guys. It's so pretty. It's so cool. It has such cheery music, and it's themed around dice games. Also, just the trees in the constant fall. It's so pretty. I would go and look around, but we are going to be seeing plenty of the city. And again, I'm trying to get through as much story as possible. I don't know when I'm doing another takeover. But we are picking up just a handful of items on the way, and every trapdoor that we see. Because they will come in handy later. What's all the noise, I wonder? It sounds like a festival of some sort. You've come at a most auspicious time, friends. Today is the day in which Lady Luck's die decides the taxes for the months to come. Should she roll a 1, we will pay no taxes at all. Really? None at all? Alas, for the last 2 months, she has rolled 6s. What happens then? The taxes increase 6-fold. What? You're joking. How is anyone meant to afford that? It's hard, young lady. Such are the vagaries of fortune, and without fortune, what is gold, Paul? Although I cannot say one would not be welcome. The taxation's based on dice roll. Isn't that a little irresponsible? It is our way, and besides, it's not fun to trust all to fortune, to place one's fate on a single throw of the die. Even our criminal trials are held in this way. Guilt or innocence are decided by the judgment of the die. What? Wow, that sounds risky. Indeed, but those blessed by fortune have nothing to fear. Ah, Master Pugnacious is here. The ceremony is beginning.
Lady of Fortune, may luck be on our side this month. Ha!
What's Pugnacious's voice? Lady Luck, the taxes for the month will increase 6-fold. Tighten your belts and trust to Lady Luck. Fellow citizens of Goldpaw, All will be well. Another 6. I was certain that our luck had turned. Ah, well, all is as the mistress of fortune wills it. So, that was Master Pugnacious. Yeah. And if what the kid said was true, he's been rolling nothing but 6s these past 3 months.
Flippin' heck.
Well, that's not right, is it? This whole thing must be rigged.
Listen here.
We'll not get far making such accusations without proof, girlie. We'd best go see the man himself. He's in that big building, right? The Grand High Rollers Hall? I'm sure if we ask nicely, he'll just let us right in. Right? Right.
Only those with business may enter.
Niall sent us. We have urgent business with the Grand High Roller.
Master Pugnacious is occupied. He will see no one.
But it's important.
No one.
Say,
How about we play you for the chance to see him? Put the decision in the hands of Mistress Fortune.
A game of dice.
Very well.
Very well. If you win, you will have your audience. If you lose, you will pay me.
I think we can accept those terms.
Excellent. I will make ready. Gather together what money you would wager and speak with me again.
Well, the answer's going to be more than we can pay, but it's fine. We'll just go into debt. What's the worst that happens?
Well, are you ready?
Hold on. Ah, sorry, guys. Ah. I'm where I'm streaming. No, they can hear you.
I just want to make sure that there's people walking around the house. You want anything?
A soda, please. Thank you. Sorry, guys. The disadvantages of living with people. But hey, it's not an 18-2 stream without scuff. Oh, all right.
Well, are you ready? The stakes will be 1,000 guilders. You may pay afterwards if you prefer, of course. Shall we begin?
Let's get to it.
We shall play for a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. I will throw 2 of the dice, and you will confirm the numbers rolled. You will then decide whether the roll of the 3rd die will bring the total to all 3 to 11 or more, or if it will be less. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will call red. If less, black. However, when 3 1s are rolled or 3 6s, red and black will be turned on their head. By this, we mean that despite the total of 3, our 3 1s will count as red, and despite the total of 18, all 3 6s will count as black. Are you happy with the understanding of these rules? Yes.
They seem fair enough. Slightly in our favor, if anything.
Well now.
That's a fine set of dice, there's matey. You'll be worth a pretty penny, I shouldn't wonder.
I will thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. These are sacred items entrusted only to the highest-ranking servants in the realm. Now, let us begin. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. A 6 and a 1. The total is 7. Well, do you call red or black?
Well, You would need a 4 or higher to get 11 or higher, so it's really 50-50. Let's go black.
Very well. Then if a 3 or lower is rolled on the remaining die, you will win. Let the final die decide. The total is 13. Red is victorious. I win.
Oh, no, we lost.
My condolences, young man.
Might you consider playing another round?
Certainly. I am a man of gold ball. Your debt will increase, of course. Are you happy to proceed nonetheless?
Well, we don't have an option. So let's go. What are you doing, Evan?
Go on, my son!
Go on, my son! You can do it! Thrash the beggar! I will start by rolling the first 2 dice.
A 1 and a 1.
Well,
If it's a 2 or anything else, we would win, but if it's a 1, we lose. Well, odds would say that you're probably going to get a 2 or more. But, let's see. Interesting way the dice are falling.
ah, got it.
But you're getting the hang of it, laddie.
Not much is plain. Well, have you had enough? If you wish to continue, your debt will increase still further.
I would like to stop, but it's not an option. I'm sure I can win this one.
I will start with rolling the first 2 dice.
A 6 and a 6. Now logic would say 5 or below would win. What are the odds of a 1 in 6 2 times in a row? That's a 1 in 36 chance, but luck is not on our side, it would appear.
Ha ha! I win again.
Oof.
Don't give up now, lad. You almost had the cur.
I'll do it this time.
Oh, come on!
Seriously, Evan, are you complete numbskull? Give it up. But I'm doing so well. 3 losses. How unfortunate. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand over 10 million guilders.
10 million, you dog. 'Twas only 1,000 a minute ago.
I warned you, did I not? Twice, in fact. As you continue to lose, your debt grows. For each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 200,000, 100,000 to 10 million. Or to, I can math. You mentioned the debt, but not the amount. I wouldn't exactly call that informed consent.
Oh my!
We don't have anywhere near that much. Very well. You seem trustworthy. I will allow you to delay the payment of your debt.
Do not be alarmed. The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
What are we going to do? We're no closer to meeting Pugnacious. And now with 10 million guilders in debt to that awful man.
You owe me! You owe me!
Maybe we could always strangle the bird. Yeah, shut up, you stupid bird.
God, half the flippin' town must be in debt if all these birds are anything to go by.
So about that dice game, I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the third die was moving. You spotted it too. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Really? I was so lost in the game there, it slipped me notice, I have to say.
It wouldn't surprise me if there were it wouldn't surprise me if there were more to that die than meets the eye. The swabber said it was a special die. Only the bigwigs or some such, did he not? If we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. Why don't we take a look at the casino? The government runs it, right? So it'll be full of government employees and dice. Motion seconded. Thirded. Well, all right then. Seems like we've a plan.
You owe me! You owe me!
Thanks for the input, Catbird. To the casino! Luckily, we only have to listen to the bird when we're in cutscenes, because it would get rather annoying otherwise. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are troubled by debt refrain from playing. Ah, I see, of course. Actually, reasonable policy. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching. Is that all right with you? By all means. We hope that you enjoy your visit. All right, we're in. Time to get some information. But first, shiny. It's not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery. But this is ridiculous assertion. They do not understand that it is owned and operated by the state. Surely they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always fall in their favor. Such behavior would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of sore losers. You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you have been wondering at admiring glances bestowed upon the bearers of these auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to select servants of the realm. You will not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dreams of owning one if I were you. What's the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is the croupier more than anything. They are all but impossible to outplay. No matter how good one hand may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. But this is no reason to give up. If I, too, pay regular a piece to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. That should do for now. I hope the others manage to find some helpful clues as well. Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they really are a little fishy. I be proof of that, lad. This place is crooked as a wyvern's grin.
Money! No!
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you big Wally.
Gah, I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had. That ain't me way, girlie.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly, if you'll excuse me a little pry?
Oh, mere pennies, little fella. Mere pennies.
Right, well, let's forget about our friend the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take it somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
Sure. How about the lobby at the inn? We have some new posts on Leafbook. People calling out Batu for his very large gambling bill. Mentions of a manticore out in the Comlands. And people noticing Prince Evan. As well as Mad for Monsters, who does tell us about different monsters, who's telling us about the manticore. And now we get a little bit of information about the mumshroom. Catch over in Caps upon a Hill. Capsum Hole? I don't remember. People complaining about the taxes here in Goldpaw. The start of our new kingdom, as well as the fact that we have beaten the bandits here. Apparently Tawny is our social media manager and is making our Leafbook posts for us. Which probably is a great way for letting people know that, hey, there's a new kingdom out in the Heartlands. Stop by. Maybe join our kingdom? Mm-hmm. One of us? Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two? By all means. What a kind old lady to just let us make her leave her own lobby. Tawny, what is it you wanted to show us? You afraid that little scallywag only went and swiped herself a die. Huh? You mean you stole one? Ha! Stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, I've got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars!
Gosh.
So that's it.
This is how they've been doing it, huh? The skirty mutt blocking our path to Pugnacious had the same dice, so he did. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret is out.
No.
He'll just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. I see where you're going. Very crafty. I likes it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. And then, Tiny. Then Bob's your uncle.
You know, it would be great if you actually told us the plan, Lofty. Like, I get that they have the plan, but,
It'd be nice if you told us. Well, I guess not. We can head over back to the gatekeeper and follow Lofty's plan for whatever he plots to do. He's our kingmaker, we should probably trust him. And listen to those sweet tunes. Have you come to repay your debt, I assume? No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but know that should you lose for a fourth time, your debt will grow further still. Oh, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
I'm counting on you, Lofty.
So, which will it be?
Red!
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin. Oh, that's impossible! What?
What deception is this? You manipulated the dice. You must have.
Really?
How would we have done that exactly? It's yours, and you rolled it. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work?
Ridiculous.
Little trick. You have no proof. How dare you? What is all this noise, Master Pugnacious. Well, what exactly is going on here? You know better than to cause a scene so close to His Eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnacious, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on urgent business by Nye. Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper here tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in. Is this how Godpaul treats its guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Niall said to you, it can be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You.
And to resort to base deceit, how an unforgivable transgression. Your debt will be annulled, of course. But this is no place to talk. We will continue inside. This one. Throw him in jail.
Yes, Master.
Of course, Master Pugnacious. But no! You know, shouldn't have put a kid in debt. What can I say? Your fault for gambling with a 12-year-old. So, Envoy of Nile, what brings you here? We have come to ask that you return his forest to him. Ah, but of course. He has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. And why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was as fortune willed it. Was it? We couldn't help notice how much cheating goes on in the supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Niall gambled. Huh? Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the Mistress Fortune? I think not. So he wasn't even playing with your pliffering casino dice? Now, The one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery. It is a preposterous idea, but you are welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think we'll take you up on that. Come on. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, Master.
Indeed, Master Pugnacious. We must be on our guard. Bother. I really thought we were onto something there. Yeah, we're right where we're right back to where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough, we'll find something not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so. Let's go and have us a gander, shall we? Let's take a look at Lady Luck, and then that will be where we end our stream, guys. Bet you don't see many kingmakers doing this, eh? Hey! Have you found anything lofty? Nothing much, no. Unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble of wards and charms and magic repellent doodads I've ever seen in my life. And that, wood's nice. All smooth and shiny. Quality stuff, this. So nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy with us to come take a look. All those woods and things would mean that they couldn't influence the role using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I really like to do is sneak a peek inside, but I get the feeling we won't make ourselves too popular if we smash the thing open.
How dare you!
Cease this outrage at once! Lady Luck's sacred statues is no place for your pet to play. Oi, what are you calling a pet, Palio? Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look at the die and make sure there's no funny business going on. Ah, is that so? Very well, very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's unimpeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, you are young friend. But you understand much. Why, only recently His Eminence became concerned at the decisively worn condition of the die we had always used and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation to our most highly respected craftsman to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available. You did, huh?
Now then.
Ah, but listen to me chatter on. I'm sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. He means the Forest of Nile, I suppose. He seems like he's going might overboard with sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? Do you think it was them who stuck all this notice thingies on the tree?
I don't know. But I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the Forest of Nile and hunt for clues. And to the Forest of Nile we shall go. Next time, maybe. For now, we're gonna leave it off here. We've made it to Goldpaw. We're looking into potential government corruption. But we will continue this next time, as it is late and it is time for us to go. So thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you VOD watchers for coming and listening. I hope you guys had fun. 18-2 should be back next week. Hopefully we'll be doing some more of the fish farm, getting our way to perfection. But in the meantime, the YouTuber things, remember to like and subscribe and join the Discord and what have you. Leave a comment. Tell 18 if you liked this or not. But for now, this has been sjrose1217, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!